Welcome back, everyone, for a new episode of Minecraft Let's Plays. We are continuing on in the Nether. I've been doing quite a bit of stuff here and there in the Nether as of late. And if you've been wondering this symbol, just an ancient symbol that I decided to start putting on a lot of stuff here in the Nether and here and there, also in the regular world. But this is a little tunnel I've been slowly constructing, and we have multiple Endermen that are setting themselves on fire, and it looks like he's about ready to kill himself, or suicide, whatever you want to call it. Oh, oops, redact that word. YouTube doesn't like it. But yeah, slowly just been building here and there. I decided to add some lava also, just to have in the tunnel around the little bridge road that I'm slowly building highways and stuff to eventually connect everything I'm trying to build here and there till I get to work on a giant construction project. But I'm planning on going back, leaving the Nether, taking a break, and going back to the regular world now. But quickly show a little bit of this area of the Nether where you got these interesting Nether forests and stuff, and boy, is there a lot of Endermen here. Like, legit. We're talking like probably a good dozen or so Endermen everywhere around here. Since they love to steal blocks and rearrange stuff, because, they like to be douchebag trolls. Now we got a little floaty island, and a lot of other stuff here and there. But with that said, let's go to the tunnel, which is right now where I decided to have the tunnel in right here, where really the forest starts. So let's go and show everything that's been getting done slowly but surely here in the Nether. So as you see, there's the main entrance to the small tunnel for now. Eventually I want to start construction on a giant tunnel, but for now this is the biggest tunnel. Enjoy also the music in the background from the Nether. Which sadly there's only like 4 regular tracks, unless you want to add a little jukebox. So with that said, and I think eventually I may do something with this area, decided to build just this line here, add a little bit of like the warped grass here, eventually may empty this out, do something here, not sure yet. Of course, here's these creepy little guys, which you can actually put mounts on their heads, of course. But I've been slowly, whenever creatures annoy me in here, I just create a warden and then he just goes ballistic on everything. Starts blasting everything. But yeah, here is the highways and stuff I'm building. But I had this fork like this. Got one that's so far to here. I'm thinking about maybe eventually building something right here in this area. And then right over that way is the outskirts of a slowly constructing palace, I guess you could say, that I'm working on. Next up, we have just this little thing, which I may or may not add more to. For now, I'm just going to have this as just like a little, maybe storage area for something. Then here, I just recently built this, and this is just starting. Just right now starting to work on the base and clearing away, making more space here. Haven't decided yet what I want to build in this area as well. Because there is definitely potential here to build some stuff, and there's at least some actual space here to use. Ooh, ominous music. But yeah, that's slowly just starting to build some stuff in this area. Eventually I want to turn this area into just like one giant city over lava. Is the main goal. But only recently started really starting to set up stuff here. A basis of what I want to do here. And continue the main highway. Then I got another little highway there I'm using blue lanterns for. Which, I'm not sure how much farther, but this one is going to end here, and then I'm thinking about trying to decide what I want to construct and build right here, and I hear one of my wardens making noise. But with that said, as you can see, the highway is coming along and getting reasonably nice in size slowly. And for some reason I decided to put jack-o'-lanterns and stuff here. And in a minute I'll show you the palace that is currently being built. And then this little, just, I guess you could say, room that this goes through. Hello. But I'm afraid you guys need to go. For now. You're annoying me. Come on. Thank you. Okay, let's change up the music just a little, shall we? Also, I'm thinking about in the future sometime building away from my normal stuff, but I'm thinking about creating, as I've got most of the ingredients now, I'm thinking about building me or creating a wither. And setting up a matchup of like a wither versus maybe a couple of wardens, just for a little fun. But I think I want to build a coliseum for that, and have matchups between different creatures and stuff. But with that said, yeah, let's do just a bit of music, shall we? What record? For background music while I show you other stuff I'm doing. Yeah, why not? Something a little different. Okay, torch. Here we go. Aw, crap. Dang it, why did I do that? Because I'm a nitwit. Yeah, for now. There we go. Or I guess... Yeah, and this, like, slowly constructing, of course, trying to make this area starting to look a little bit like a city. Though I'm not exactly sure how those pig creatures occasionally come into my construction, even though I've got everything like shut doors, but apparently they can actually go in somehow. But with that said, yeah, you have this highway, which leads to here, then inside, then over here, got just a bit of an awning. I'm debating if I want to end up turning this into a tunnel or not. Hello, how are you doing, Enderman? Of course, more of this symbol as is stated. Ah. Cool, got a couple of looks like blaze creatures around. And warden area with devices and everything. Yeah, which I built just because I want to cause some craziness and set up matches between creatures. This area is basically just one giant lake of lava. Yeah, I hear the warden, but I don't see him. But anyways, go here. Inn starts there. This is another place. Slowly, I'm going to build on the inside and have it grow in size. Maybe build a stairway slowly from the ground. Have it go upwards, slowly, up to here, which will lead to my other constructions and stuff. Which, before I go over there, which of course, as you see, I built a stairway going downwards from the palace I've been slowly constructing to lead to that little area, and then on to the newer section. I need to eventually complete this building sometime. This will probably be the top floor. I'm probably not going to add anything, as limited on how much space I can do. Finish here and there, but I stopped to work on a few other things. Need to finish fixing this wall from a few errors. Then, as you see there, what the? Well, that sucks. I'll have to repair this too. Somehow it caught on fire. Okay, I'd actually like to know what happened. What the heck? A bunch of my stairway has been burned. I guess that's what I get for using coal for the base of this. Lovely. So I got a lot of work to do and repair this stuff. Of course, then you have this, which is the main building in this area for now. But in the near future, I guess I'll repair this massive amount of somehow burning. Then I had to slowly build into rock and stuff to make space to construct all this. And welcome to the main stairway. This is basically just a small area for some storage and stuff. And just a quick stop to go in here, which leads you into basically pure emptiness. And yeah, I built this, so of course nothing can come through basically. Well, that's what I did up here in this area. Just showing a little bit what I've done. Like I said, I'll slowly try to maybe build a stairway, and I may try to build something in this area right here in the future. But there's the other stairway, of course, I had. Leading up to there. Which get, like I said, back on. Continue that. Slowly, of course. Start changing some of the lamps over. Where the heck did the warden go? But eventually I'm thinking about maybe having this lead to something. Bridge out to there. Because there is potential. Oh, there's my warden. Good job, warden. Good job. Oh, that guy, the only advantage he has is he can teleport. Not sure what I'm going to do with this for now. Have this, just a little mini area, which leads down to lava, which I may eventually build something lava-wise there. Of course, you have this, which has already had building done on the inside. Eventually, probably put something up in this area. Of course, my right now only portal I have to get in and out of here. Though I'm thinking about adding a portal to the palace as well. But this road I extended on, and of course that is the start of the road to lead to everything else. But yeah, this is the front entrance. 2 floors right here. Even though it may not look that big at first, look around the side, it does go on a little ways. It's actually quite massive in size. We have, of course, 2 floors, which are all relatively tiny. Then we have this down in the low areas, which I plan on doing a lot of building here and there eventually. Just a simple stairway leading out to here, which I'm thinking about turning into more like a city looking area right here. One of the reasons I decided to build like that. And just have walkways and stuff. And I use obsidian just because I think obsidian is perfect basis in the nether, obviously. But there's nothing impressive here. Still gotta add the actual steps before this is officially finished, this area. I think I'll actually remove that. Better. Ground level. Like I said, only just recently started working on this area. Built everything around this, and then I'll add more. End up having like a lower level here. Once I destroy enough stones and stuff, it'll really start coming together. Still got a lot of work to do though. But I'm actually looking forward to working on stuff in here and slowly expanding and making it bigger on the inside. But yeah, you have then these two levels here, and then you have the top level bridge here. Which leads to here right down to nothing, since I'll have to clear more brick and stuff before I do anything. Just simple little walkway to start. Leading to this area, which I plan on expanding on, of course, and adding more to, making it much bigger in size. It's just barely starting to come along. Yeah, built a window in this area of the symbol, leading to here, which I'll probably knock down maybe another brick or two for the next floor. This area, linked to this area. Just quickly move this so it'll be easier to go down to this area for now. Which will lead to here. To the third floor. Which of course leads to right here. And one more floor below that right there. Though right now I have nothing connecting anything outside this little bit of the third leading to the 4/5th floors. In total, by the time I'm done, I want to have, like I said, I want to have 5 floors. Once everything's done. As this is going to be the main area in the nether for me. I guess you could say my sort of headquarters. But it's slowly starting to come along. Still got a lot of work to do though. Not sure how much time it will take to get all this done. And I need to stop the lava flow, obviously. just quickly destroying a couple of blocks. Yeah, I hear you, big creatures. Still got lots and lots of work to do in order to have all this stuff connect. That's one of the big parts right now. Having the stuff actually connect to each other. With that said, I do have definitely more Minecraft content coming in the near future and Let's Play videos off and on. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, let's just stop the lava flow showing for now. But use this, that way I still have lighting. And there, that should end the lava issue. But at least for now, I'll leave these blocks here, as at least they'll give me lighting. Now this will make it much easier to build a connector to the lower floor now. Connecting the 4th and 5th floor to the 3rd floor. It'll probably take some time to then build something going through in order to connect the 3rd to 2nd. And I'm not sure how to do 1st to 2nd floors. But, yeah, it'll slowly start coming along soon. With that said, leave a comment, give me your thoughts, what you think. But yeah, I think I'm gonna quickly leave, go to the main open world, since it's been a while since I've actually been in the normal world area. Before I come back and continue on working on this, as well as working on a few other things in the nether. But I'm finding myself enjoying, but I think it is time to take a brief break, since all you get is 4 different music tracks in this world, outside of using the jukebox thing. I need a break from this music. So let's go to the normal world, shall we? See you guys later. Oh, hi, skeleton. What's up? What are you doing here, Enderman? I don't recall giving you permission to be here. If only I knew how to make these golems work. Well, yeah, it's been a while since I've been here. And I still need to finish up this stuff here. But at least now I'll finally get some different music. And time to change blocks. Then I have this little bridge. Good to get back this music. Slowly finish this area up as my main area to go to the nether. Yeah, maybe get back onto doing some destroying and stuff. The land right there just to block those pillagers. My long little wooden bridge. Beautiful. Yeah, for now this has been pretty much my main territory area. Since this is where I started this world at, makes sense that this would be like the main area. With lots of creatures, as well as wheat, fish, pumpkins, and of course melons. And for some reason, lots and lots of frogs. Of course, my main area. With my books and everything. Of course, a little while back I built that just little tiny tower connecting the walkway, or what I'm gonna call a highway. And then this, which currently leads to literally nowhere. Since I'm not sure yet what I want to start building. But I think I'm going to end up having it go lead to that area right there. And then start building something there. Around, surrounded by tons and tons of destruction. Which I plan on doing more. Because I do have plans in the future once I get done with all the destruction here. Mostly I plan on doing more in this area. And maybe just a little bit here, but under control. Of course, this leads to here, which is where I think I'm going to take a break and go back to. As this is going to slowly turn to a bit of like a castle or something. In total, there is 1, 2, 3, gonna be like 4 floors, and then if I add anything else up here. But before I do anything, for next video, we need to change up some of my stuff. So, first up we need proper trade in a junk box or whatever. Maybe build a couple of security doors here and there. Ooh, yeah. Maybe I should try to construct a wither. Just to see what would happen. Though I need to create it away from everything. I don't want it blowing up everything. But with that said, get a few other things. And I think it's time to start working on a new structure, a new statue. Rebuild my creeper statue from the past. But I think I'm going to go with concrete this time. Yeah, that looks like a good color to go with. Okay, what else should we do? Oh yeah, we need also black concrete. No, not wool. Though wool actually does give a better look, I think, overall. And we do also need, like, basic wood. Yeah, in the place of the warden. But let's do it. Let's construct. Or rather, let's destroy, shall we? Away from everything else. If I'm gonna create something that's gonna cause destruction, I'm not gonna have it right by where I am. Huh, I didn't even notice that boat were in that. Well, I might do something with that in the future. Where should I put the wither? Maybe over here, a decent ways out. Here we go. Because I want to keep it a good distance away. This looks like actually a good area for a wither. Alright, here we go. I hope I don't end up regretting this. Okay, now we need the wither skeleton heads. There is. Just in case it gets out of control, I can always create some wardens if need be. Or actually, that's an idea instead. Well, I was talking about building a stadium or something, so actually let's do that instead. I'm gonna build just a small little coliseum. And we'll have the warden versus that in a future video. Now, if I can remember which direction I came from. I think maybe I'm going in the wrong direction. Yep, definitely. But I hopefully enjoyed the craziness that I plan on causing. I want to keep it at least to a decent distance away from everything else. I'll use the boat as a marker. There we go. There's everything. This looks like a fine area for a Coliseum. And I'll build a Coliseum right here, a ways away. Let's get ready to cut this video and start working on the Coliseum. See you again soon. I think I'll build the Coliseum out of maybe obsidian or something. I don't think in creep mode it makes it any harder for creatures to destroy. But see y'all next time. Same YouTube time, same YouTube channel. Stay safe.